Sentinel Prime, we're just going there, huh? We're just going straight there. Oh! And there's still people here. Wow. Okay, so I know we've been... Well, we were at, not here. We were at Exultia. But, yeah, like, wow. Also, okay, so Sentinels are still around. There was also a Maker Angel. And I'm under the impression the Makers are just kind of like... Well, with the exception of the Khan Maker, I'm under the impression that they are here to keep balance. And my bloodlust kind of messed up that balance. Also, the top right corner is all yellow. Just noting, the top right corner is all yellow. But enough about that. Sentinel Prime. The ancient arena, I think we're in for a boss fight, is a holy place for the people of Argent D'Nur. Constructed in the earliest days of their history, this Colosseum served as a proving ground for trial by combat. Historical records indicate that the Argenta did not jail their own kind. Rather, prisoners and criminals were granted the right to earn their chance at regaining honor through victory in the arena. Those who succeeded were given a place to fight in the front lines of the Sentinel army to die in service to Argent D'Nur. This traditional use of the arena has subsided since the assimilation with the Dark Realm. The corrupted priests now allow more violent exchanges, with armed captives pitted against demons for sport. The priests of the Order Diag continue to hold undisputed power on Argent D'Nur. Spilling the blood of Argent Ascended class will result in the transgressor's banishment. Asylum among the Argenta will be denied to any who do not adhere to the rules of engagement. Right. So, demanding trial by combat is no more, and we just want to see people get killed. Is the new hotness. It is the new hotness. But are we just going straight? I think we're just going straight to the arena. Yeah, oh, okay, obviously. We're just going straight to the Colosseum. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow. I can't jump, but I'm trying to look at that as a... I want to look at that as... Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's cool. Ooh. Backstory.
We found him in the valley, just outside the castle walls. He was badly wounded and wearing this.
Well, that confirms that.
Guts. Huge guts. Kill them. Must kill them all.
I can't believe.
Fighting him yet,
In spite of his injuries.
send him to the arena. Let him be judged like the others.
I can't believe that's now, like, relevant. I can't believe something so stupid is now relevant. But yeah, so that confirms the fan theory. id Software did it. They fucking did it. I am he. I am he. I am the original Doom guy. There I am. Now, how does this all work, and how much time has passed? Translation from the Book of Kings. I butcher this every single time. So, here we go. Get ready for a lore dump. In the time of King Novik, as the Argenta secured peace safely through dimensions across time and space, an outlander came to us. He was not of our world, and spoke an ugly tongue. How he first took step upon our land was unknown. Sentinel scouts had found the outlander bloodied, clawed, and near death, mumbling of impending doom and the forces of darkness. So, probably Doom 64? The scent of blood followed him, and the gore that stained his armor seemed not entirely his own. By Argenta law, the stranger would be judged in the Colosseum, where he would be given the chance of all who stray from the path to fight for his freedom. Okay. We knew not of this stranger. His mind seemed crippled with rage. He dressed in attire not suited for our lands and carried munition of arcane origin. We watched as his will overcame his injuries, and in the blood arena he proved his worth. The Outlander's technique was crude and brutal, but the determination in his charge echoed that of many true-born Sentinel. His war cry echoed through the Colosseum, as did the sound of his fury, and the guards cheered his banner. "Rip and tear," they shouted, as the beast pushed beyond mortal wounds and certain death. He would be gifted no rank, no title. The survivors in the arena were provided only one reward, the right to earn an honorable death while spreading the blessings of the Makers to those in need. Okay. The Outlander's determination was witnessed, his ravings documented, and through the word of the Order Diag, the Khan Maker had him brought before her. She set her minions to learning his tongue. For his ugly words he spoke of lands unseen, creatures born of fire and a dark place unknown to the Queen and her caste. Yet another opportunity to expand the gifts of the Makers to those in need. Okay. So, yeah, like, clearly Doom guy. Clearly Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 64, and at some point in the past was picked up by the Sentinels. At some point.
I offer you a great powerful one, a sign of truce.
I'm not going there yet. I want to see. I want to see and take this all in. But yeah, now the question is, how much time passed between Doom 64, what we learned in the lore tablets from Hell in Doom 2016, you know, like,
In the time of the ancient...
like all that stuff. Actually, I might be getting it. I might be getting it right now. Yeah, I think I might be getting an answer to that right now. So, once again, from the Ligra Sultagenta, I want to call it Sultanegra. Sultagenta. So, on the eve of the Black Star of the Dark Ones came from a world beneath our own, not through ship nor ephemeral vessel, but through the fabric of dimensions. Out of swirling fiery gates came horned beasts from a timeless realm. First one, then many, crashing waves of evil swelled from the obsidian forest of the Argentan overlands. The Alorum clans from the eastern mountains fell first to the black hordes of devils, and the city of Talorum was slung under by the weight of their charge. We sentinels rose to meet the beasts with spear in hand, the might of the holy fleet striking back at the demons, but the dark gates from whence they came gave birth still to even greater hordes. A line of blood was drawn within the fallen of both sides, and the unholy wars began as the time of darkness came upon us. Okay, so maybe not me, but I'm definitely getting lore of, like, the fall of the Sentinels. Yeah, so, like, a forge, armory, ancient swords and shields and weaponry. More, I mean, we are going to the Colosseum. That much is known. Armor that I don't need. Yeah. There's also this.
cannot save them. They have asked me for this, and so I give it to them. If you let the priest live, then I will return to you what the demons took from you so long ago. You need only turn back, and it will be yours again. All the pain you carry will be gone.
Now, because we are blending lore, and I said something earlier while I was in Exultia talking to the Betrayer. Is she talking about the loss of just the human race? Like the invasion of Earth in Doom 2? Or is she talking about the books and novels that state that I lost my son, or my son became, my son became the Icon of Sin. Wait, did I skip a part? Did I skip a part? I skipped a part. Hang on. Oh, it's down below. And also, I believe there's an extra life in the... I'll get back to this. Next room. Okay. So let me do what I was doing. Which it seems I can do no more. Where's that? Here it is. Please don't advance me. Don't advance me. Don't advance me. Because I want to read. Alright. Alright. Part 6. Part 6. We're getting more demon lore. That is an imp. Alright, so. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Hunker down, folks. Hunker down, folks. Let me quick get a drink. I love the taste of Monster! Alright, now. Here we go. Unlike demons from the past, we cannot contain the demons emergent from the Dark Realm. Their weaponry was not conjured from machined steel, but from the essence of their very being, a dark magic not known to us in our many conquests. Had we grown overconfident, our victories serving our dull blade as we drank in the glory of our expanding empire? Lost, we knew not how to prevail against this foe. The Maker Gods stood perplexed, and our engineers and priests scrambled to find the advantage in battle we so desperately needed. Oh, is this where Argent Energy comes in? Unknown to the enemy, we were pushed to the brink of defeat, and our gods stood with us as we worked to find the answer. The Order of the Diag were the first to unlock the mystery of these foul creatures. The priests were able to capture several of the beasts and set about to identify the source of their power. It was then that the essence of the Dark Realm was discovered. Not wholly unlike our own, this power was the life essence that flowed through their twisted form and powered their attacks. It could be harnessed to power our own weapons, giving the Argenta the chance to combat the demons on even footing. The priests believed that with greater knowledge of the essence, we could discover its source and cut it off from the demons to strangle their armies from within, allowing us to regain the advantage we required for victory on the battlefield. I think this is where Argent Energy comes in. The Khan Maker gave blessings to Our Majesty and directed the priests to delve deeper into the mysteries of the Scarlet Elixir from the demonic realm, for she sought only to return balance to our universe. Proper assimilation was required, as hell stood before her influence, or hell stood beyond her influence. After great effort, the priests discovered more than they had ever hoped for. They learned the true nature of the demonic energy and how it could strengthen those skilled enough to harness its power. The energy coursing through the energy coursing through the malformed bodies of our relentless enemy could be used to end life or to enhance it. The power to heal, to mend, immortality, knowledge, and enlightened faculties beyond our understanding. With the demon's life force in the skilled hands of the Sentinel priests, and under the righteous gaze of the Khan Maker, our people would not only rise to victory over the unholy horde that clotted our walls. we would move to a new, higher plateau of existence, ushering in a new era of military science and industrial healing. No Sentinel would grow sick. No Maker would need to suffer the transfiguration they so feared. Ooh. Did I read about that yet? All would be risen. None could... Right, that's where I am. None could ever oppose our peaceful ways and threaten our world again. True balance over hell and its legions, over space and time, in this world and all others. We would dictate the order. United with the Makers, we would find peace eternal. I think we're talking about Argent Energy. Now then. Hey! It's me again! Alright. Oh god. Lore dump. Like I said, hunker down. Get comfortable, people. The Khan Maker demanded a tithe of the essence, and driven by her desire, the priests submitted themselves to her will. The Order of the Diag took counsel with the king, speaking only of the spoiled lands sure to be found through the cleft in creation, and the opportunity to purge the new invaders from Argent Dinur. We took the war to their cursed lands, pressing through to the gates of wizardry. There was one among us who seemed to know the true nature of these foul demons. It was the Outlander, the stranger who had come to us from places unknown, he who had survived in the front lines far longer than any Sentinel-born prisoner had before. His passion for battle against the vile horde was evident, his lust for their destruction matching our own, though Argent Dinur remained a foreign land to him. His fervor caught the attention of inquisitors of the Sentinel Guard, some whispering of a suspected allegiance he had in secret with the demons. Silencing the critics, King Novik deemed him worthy of selection. The signifiers brought a commission to our king, and it was decided that he be lifted from the common rabble. Though no arena-born prisoner had ever been granted the honor, the Knight Sentinels broke tradition and deemed the outsider worthy of training. A number of disciples grumbled and chaffed at the barbarian present in their ranks, but in the war with the demons, all opportunities for even the slightest advantage was to be considered. As they witnessed the stranger spar with their hallmasters, they found him in an undying, relenting compatriot. Wow, my brain just like, okay, alright, anyway. This man was an outsider, friend to none, and yet rose each time he was thrown to the dirt of the circle. Battered and bruised, his brow stained with blood, he rose with grim determination, and for the chance to face his enemies in armed combat once again. Time passed as the stranger was instructed, and in the codified matrices of the Order, the ancient lessons of battle and brotherhood taught to all Sentinels. He could sense the opportunity before him. Soon, all of hell would feel his wrath once again. Satisfied that he would not be a detriment to their prowess, the Knight Sentinels granted him his wish as they ventured through the Hell Gates with the stranger in tow. They knew no rest, fighting in the unnatural element and training under the blood moon of night. The stranger suffered exhaustion, wounds, and sickness, but asked for no aid and was offered none. 3 times the Knight Sentinels ventured into the gate and back, and upon every return the stranger strode more capable than before. His gait locked in step with the march of the Sentinels, a disciplined and now controlled lust for demon blood ever present. The passing of years in numerous battles with the devils indentured the stranger to Argenta's mightiest warriors, and no longer did they condescend to him as a new-blooded conscript, for to them he had become a brother in arms forged in war, an ally and a weapon. Okay. So that is Doom Guy becoming a Knight Sentinel, the Doom Slayer. That's the way it came from. Right, because I had just gotten the... Wow, we had been there reading for quite some time.
I pity the humans. I do. Theirs is a hard role to play. But I too have a world to save. Without their souls, there can be no hell energy, and the Argent will cease to flow. I cannot allow this to happen. You will not stand in the way of Erdag's progress. This is how it has always been done. It is not for you to deny us our chance at prosperity.
Yeah, she is totally, like, in for... I don't want to say power is gone to her head, but, like, I need the power of hell to sustain balance. So do not mess with that. Yeah, this is like a straight path to a massive boss. I do see more lore back there. This is a really interesting way to do a lore dump, and I greatly appreciate it. Although this would suck for people who just do not like to read, who just do not care for this kind of thing. Part 8. Part 8. I think we're... Oh, well, this is the introduction of the Con Maker, I guess, into the battle. As we warred with the beast of Argenta, society... as we warred with the beast... Okay. As we warred with the beast, the Argenta society grew under the watchful eye of the Makers and through the endless power of the Essence. While our generals were consumed with the unholy war, our culture was marked by the beautiful potion the enemy had provided us, the sweet elixir. It brought us immeasurable capacity and empowered us to reach farther into dimensions once thought to be beyond our grasp. Under the direction of our maker gods and the engineering of our high priests, our weapons blazed and our war machines stormed. The throngs of the populace drank deeply from the well of energies unveiled by the priests, but we the Night Sentinels took no part in their abundance. Some among us whispered accusations and warnings against this manner of progress, but they were quelled, as it was not our role to dictate the future of our people, only to defend it. Are they... Like, I'm still under the impression that they are just, like, consuming raw Argent energy. Like, raw hell energy. I don't need... I wonder if, like, the Master Levels variant of this... Music. I wonder if the Master Levels variant of this is just filled with enemies. Because it's giving me, like, a surprising amount of armor that I can't really do anything with. Other way. Either that or it assumes that I should be way, way more upgraded than what I currently am. Alright. And let me just go ahead and get this. We are almost there, and there are three more lore. History of the Sentinels 9. Stop here because I don't know which way to go. It's up. That is an elevator. Okay, yeah. Stop here and read. Also, what am I sitting on? 10? 10. So I could just get those. I'll hold off for now. I will hold off for now. I also still have 13. Okay, for a split second I was like, there's no way I can upgrade the BFG. Come on, like, there's no way. Right, we're reading. Part 9. Oh. Oh. Also, I see the head of a Titan, or I guess a Thrall in the background. Oh god, here we go. This is the lore episode. It really is. As the Black Star ascended to its zenith, King Novik sat restless on his throne as a howling darkness began to assemble just beyond the mountain rise to the east. The blight came upon us in droves, flooding forth from the Hell Gate with merciless fury. They brought with them a monstrous titan, the Dreadnought. Oh, that's new. The Dreadnought, a beast to rival the stature and menace of even the mightiest ancestral. The grotesque giant laid waste to all before him, crushing all in its path. This was a total demonic assault, striking at the heart of Argent Dinur as never before. How was it that the behemoth could pass through the demonic gate without warning? We would never know, though the Night Sentinels believed treason was at play. Caught off guard, the Sentinels scrambled late in defiance of the Titan and his horde, and with his coming, the holy city of Terras Nabad prepared for judgment. With the onslaught of demons massed in the sprawling shadow of the abhorrent fiend, the city shook to its foundation. None were spared, save those that fled north. The vile swarm ransacked our temples and palaces, burning our towers and feasting on the souls of our clergy. Yet the Night Sentinels rallied and held fast against the demons, though they were pushed back and corralled at the Blood Arena. As the dark of night descended, their swords remained potent, and shred the enemy multitude with abandon. Amidst the unyielding ranks of the Sentinels, excuse me, I apologize, when all other apprentices had fallen in battle, stood the Outlander. Rip and tear, he roared, ferocious in battle. The remaining conscripts of the arena stood in awe as they witnessed the beast who had once raged within their very cells, now armored alongside the shoulders with his sentinel brethren. He had risen where none other had before, a true-born sentinel fighter, the very best among them. But though the swarm fell before their assault, the Titan remained invincible, for none could tame the behemoth alone. In the hours before dawn, as the Night Sentinels weathered their relentless assault, the Outlander held his ground at the foot of the great wall in northern bend of the castle. Seeing his unending vigor, Simur, Chancellor to the Mother God, I don't think this is a character I've heard of yet, hurried the Outlander away under veil of secrecy, and, for a reason unknown, submitted him to a rite untold. This was heresy, for Simur received no consent from the Khan Maker, nor did he receive her counsel. In the Chapel of Purity, the Outlander submitted himself to the divinity machine. There, Simur Maker... Wait a minute. Anyway, thinking in my head. There, Simur Maker, the seraphim known only to us as the aid to the Mother God, blessed the Outlander with fierce speed and power to match his will. It was the method by which this transfusion took place that was most uncertain to us, for we were of the knowledge that the Maker device bestowed onto the Argenta so many generations ago was to be used by the priests only to find the impurity among us. How could it be that this device was meant to cull the Sentinel breed of its containments, could then be used to purify the Outlander's body, and give rise to the one who would lead us into battle henceforth? What rose from the holy coffin on that fateful day was not the impure abomination the Covenant warned us of. The hero within would come to be known only as the Great Slayer, the Time Walker, the warrior Khan whose fire sword would blaze forth a path for the just and cut through the demonic horde with a vengeance that only a God King could summon. He rose unbroken by the ritual, his eyes burning with Maker magic. He took the crucible in his hand, and wraith fire leapt forth from the blade, as only it will when held by a true Sentinel warrior king. In our darkest hour, the Slayer had been chosen, defying tradition, our most sacred laws, and the will of the great Khan Maker, the great Khan herself. A stranger to our lands, had been blessed with celestial might. I see. I'm getting the lore dump that I wanted.
I cannot stand by and watch as you put our future at risk. Earth will be consumed, and the energy will continue to flow. It is your people's survival against mine.
Well, having said that, I guess neither of us are backing down. Now, Diag Grav, as we stand at the foot of the Colosseum. There is one more all the way down there. Diag Grav. Diag Grav remains the most powerful of the Hell Priests among the people of Argent, frequently visiting his ancient homeworld to lord over the populace. Arrogant and pompous, Grav calls for... did I say pompulous? Arrogant and pompous, Grov calls for bloodsport in the arena to entertain the fallen citizens of Sentinel Prime. Since the demonic invasion of Earth began, he has operated on the planet's surface along with his fellow Hell Priests to direct Hell's forces, but after the deaths of Diag Nilox and Diag Ranok, he has fled to the safety of the arena. It was Diag Grov who facilitated the torment and eventual betrayal of Sentinel Commander Valen, taking the keys to the Sepulchre of Elements and opening the Vault of the Sleeping Wraiths. The ancient creatures were abducted, transported to Hell, and tortured to siphon away their power. He used the heart of Valen's son to animate the Icon of Sin, a titan still spoken of in legend throughout Argent Dinur. So, I was right about that. Now, what is the sin I carry? What is my burden that the Conmaker keeps talking about? I assume that's just like, you know, all the bullshit that Earth had to put up with in Doom 2,